all good.
Oh, okay. Hello. Good morning, good morning. Let me know when you see me there.
Of course.
Oh, we left that door open there.
Oh, it's gonna squeak for a second.
Yeah, we're gonna squeak sounds. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome.
Good morning, welcome.
You see me there?
I'll let you know in just a second.
Okay.
Yes, I see you on TikTok.
And
Sound is good.
sound is good, perfect.
And I see you on YouTube, yes.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you, thank you.
Oh, thank you so much for the gifts. Welcome
Aw,
back.
Hello, hello. How's everybody today? Fantastic, I hope.
One second here.
Sure.
And 1 second. All right, you can get started whenever you're ready.
Okay. Hello, everybody. My name is Rebecca Dragonheart, and I am a psychic medium. I've been doing my work now for 32 years. Here on my lab, we're going to do a Q&A session. Every half an hour, we're going to do 5 free questions. Don't forget to hit that like button, though. We do appreciate that. And we'll go through how you can get a guaranteed question here on the live today.
All right, hello everyone. Welcome and welcome back. In order to get your questions answered here, you can click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button. Click your donation amount and make sure to fill in all of your information. Also, please make sure that your questions are in a yes or a no format when you do submit them. And if you're having any issues making a donation, make sure to clear your cache and history in your TikTok settings. And as always, you can visit our live support in our link in bio. A €5 donation will get you a guaranteed question answered. 15 euros will get you 3 questions answered. 25 euros will get you 5 questions answered. And 50 euros will get you 10 questions answered plus 1 bonus question. Also, every 30,000 likes, we will be doing 5 free questions. Sorry, not 30,000 likes. Every 30 minutes.
Yes, every half hour. That's okay.
Yes.
It's new.
It is new. Every half an hour, we will be doing 5 free questions from the comments. But if you do like the live, then feel free to tap away. Thank you so much, everyone. Also, we have an email list in the link in the bio, so make sure to sign up there to be notified when we go live and to stay connected with us. We also now have a Patreon where with your paid subscription you have access to email questions 24/7 at the same rate as the lives, as well as an abundance and self-love meditation. Thank you so much, everyone. And we are just getting started here, so it is the perfect time to get on the list. All right, our first question here on our list is from Jasmine P.
Hi,
Hello.
honey.
Jasmine's first question here, she says, Happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday.
Is everything okay with my health? Nothing seriously bad like cancer or HPV? I've been so scared to go get a physical.
I do hear you should get a physical. I don't hear that there's going to be anything big coming up, honey. So just go get checked out. Yeah.
All right. And that's it for her.
Okay.
Thank you, Jasmine. Our next question is from Sheena McCloskey.
Hey, Sheena.
Welcome back. Sheena's first question, her only question here, she says, Hi, ladies.
Hi.
Do you see what Michael's current feelings are towards me? Has he firmly closed the door on ever reconnecting with me?
No, the door doesn't look closed. I will say there is some selfish energy, but we're still slightly open to you, I hear. So yeah, the energy is still open.
All right. And that's it for Sheena.
Okay.
Our next question here is from Emily D. Hello.
Hi, Emily.
Emily's first question, her only question, she says, Do you feel the energy is better for a relationship with John over Seth for me?
So what I hear is it's 2 very different relationships, honey. John has more, I would say, stability offering for you, but Seth has more of a, we'll say, a lot more enjoyment. It feels like it's a little bit more carefree or a little bit more spontaneous with Seth. So really it comes down to, are you looking for something more rigid or are you looking for something more relaxed? Seth would be more relaxed, John would be more rigid, I hear.
All right. Thank you, Emily. That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question is from Alexis B.
Hi,
Welcome
honey.
back. Her first question here, Alexis says, "Hey ladies,
Hi.
seeing as H and I are supposed to be long-term and things seem to be heading in the right direction, will we have any more children together further down the line?"
You will, but it is a couple of years away, I hear. Yeah.
Her next question is, "Will this be a real committed boyfriend-girlfriend relationship?"
You will get there, yeah. It takes time, so it's not instant, okay? Be patient with them. That's what I hear.
Her next question is, "He didn't end up coming over. Did he intend to?"
Yes.
Her next question is there anything my guides would like me to know?"
It's very important not to try to persuade or push in any direction. Just be open and ready is what I'm hearing, okay? So we can't force the situation, but they do want you focused on what you want out of the connection. So just don't push.
All right, and her last question here, Alexis says, "Do you still hear my ex will try to reach out? Thanks, ladies."
Yeah.
All right, thank you so much, Alexis. That's it for her.
Okay.
And for those of you that are just joining us here,
Hello.
yes, the list is open. You can get on that list by clicking the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button. Click your donation amount and make sure to fill in all of your information. Also, please make sure your questions are in a yes or no format when you do submit them. And if you're having any issues making a donation, make sure to clear your cache and history in your TikTok settings. And as always, you can visit our live support in our link in bio. And yes, the list is quite short at the moment, so it is the perfect time to get on it. It is a very short wait time.
Yes.
All right, we just finished with Alexis. And I will go over who is next on our list. So if you have already donated and you are wondering when you're coming up, or you are just wondering how long the list is, I'm going to go over that right now. Next up on our list, we have Kai H., then Cassandra Vale, then Sandra Phelps, then Kimber Pell, then we have Rebecca Kira, then Aaron Early, then Lou Noy, and looks like that's it for now.
There you go.
All right, so very short wait time is the perfect time to get on the list.
Definitely.
All right, back to the top of our list here. Our next question is from Kai H.
Hi,
Hello. Kai's first question is, "I know I shouldn't doubt or anything when it comes to Melissa, but I have just been a bit lately. Are there signs I'm missing that her mind is changing?"
No, I wouldn't say that they're giving you much in that aspect of things. It will be more about how you're feeling. You'll feel a lot more relaxed when her mind starts changing, is what I hear. So you won't feel that anxiety.
All right, Kai's next question is there any week or possible month to where she's going to wake up and realize, I know it's 5 weeks to being better mentally, but after all that?
So I don't get that it's going to be like we wake up. It is a slow, gradual thing for her. There's a lot of shifting that has to happen for her to be in a better place permanently, because she tends to slide back. So I would say it's going to be probably 6 months before she's in a really good place. It's been a long time since she's been in a good place, so it's going to take time to get there.
All right, and Kai's last question is, if there is a time of doubt or this can't possibly happen, is there anything my or her guides are saying to do to pivot those thoughts?
So it's always very important to stop the momentum of them. You can't just abruptly stop sometimes, so try to just fill your thoughts with what you really do want. So when something comes in that's the opposite of what you're asking for, just remind yourself that that's old momentum and that's not what you want, and then just remind yourself of what it is you do want. And you can do that through meditation, through visualization, through writing up in a journal. It really just depends on what you're drawn to do, but I find visualization very effective. So just sitting quietly and visualize the two of you together, her coming in, or however you want to do the visualization, and you're together.
All right. Thank you so much, Kai. That is it for them. Our next question here is from Lisa Lopez.
Hi,
Hello,
honey.
Lisa. Welcome back. All right, Lisa's first question here is, hi, ladies.
Hi.
Since seeing Alex last week and not hearing from him again, feeling discouraged he only came over for spicy time, do you see when he will start wanting to see more of me for me and our relationship?
I do hear that it will be this month. So July is the starting up of that energy.
Her next question is, you mentioned I'd have to shift my energy for us.
Mhm.
I've been doing morning meditations daily to get in a better mindset. Anything else you suggest to shift my energy for the better?
So one of the things is when you recognize that something is not necessarily going the way that you want, it's important to not put your focus there. So an example would be when you're asking your questions, making sure that they're in a positive mindset or a positive reframe type of thing, instead of focusing on, hey, this is how I'm feeling and I'm not feeling good. We're focusing on, this is what I want the outcome to be. Is this going to happen, kind of thing. So it's really how you look at it is going to help a lot with the situation.
And Lisa's last question here is, are the hardships in relationships coming to an end for me soon? As I feel I've learned enough lessons, LOL. As always, thank you for everything.
It still feels like it's something you're still learning. So I would say that they aren't completely done, but it's not going to be nearly as tough as it has been. So I can assure you on that. It does feel to me like you have learned most of, I'll say 90% of what you're supposed to learn, but there's still some lessons there right here. So it's not completely done, but it is definitely better.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Lisa. That's it for her.
All right.
And hello, everyone. We just got a few new people in here.
Hey.
Just to let you all know that our wait list is very short at the moment, so it is the perfect time to get on the list. If you would like to get your questions answered and be put on the list, you can click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button. Click your donation amount and make sure to fill in all of your information. Also, please make sure your questions are in a yes or no format when you do submit them. And if you're having any issues making a donation, make sure to clear your cache and history in your TikTok settings. And as always, you can visit our live support in our link in bio. Thank you so much, everyone. All right, our next question here on our list is from Cassie Vale.
Hi,
Hello, Cassie. Welcome back. Her first question here is, hello, Rebecca and B. You previously mentioned in regards to Corey that not retrying this connection isn't in the plan from my guides. Does that mean we are back on the path toward reconciliation?
Yeah.
Her next question is, you stated that Corey wouldn't learn to respect me the way I want, that he will make some shifts, but not all. Will we learn to work through this together, or will it continue to be significant conflict for us?
So I do hear that there is still some conflict, but it's improved, I hear. So it's not going to be a repeat fully of what you've had, and you can anticipate a better connection. You will work together on some things, but it's still a solo thing for Corey, I hear.
Her next question is, you stated that, oh sorry, we just did that one. Her next question is, I'm feeling very stuck and very confused right now. There is internal pressure to either move on from Corey or to refocus on healing, hope, and manifestation. Is there any guidance from my team on this?
Well, your guys have always been very firm about the fact that you and Corey are going to work things out. So I'm going to say that would be the path to kind of explore. While exploring it, take care of your needs, take care of yourself, and do more for you. Because you have to be in a good place for the relationship to be a good relationship as well. So work on yourself.
All right. And Cassie says thank you.
Of course.
That's it for her.
All right.
Our next question here is from Sandra Phelps.
Hey, honey.
Welcome back, Sandra.
Mm-hmm.
Her first question here, she says, good morning,
Good
ladies.
morning.
I hope all is well.
Thank you. You too.
She says, am I currently pregnant?
I hear it will be this month. Yeah. I'm not hearing yet, but it will be this month that you will get a confirmation. So yeah, July.
All right, keep us posted on that.
Yeah.
Her next question, Sandra says, will Jake and I find a house by the end of this year, or will it be next?
No, it'll be this year. Yeah, it's before the year is up, I hear.
Sandra's next question is there any guidance my guides need to give me at this time?
So things are definitely moving quickly. I will say that it does feel like the energy is lightening up around you. You've had a lot of oppressive energy that you had to clear from the last 5 months, I'm hearing. So that energy is starting to go, and they're saying things are lightening up for you. So that's, moving in the right direction, and things are getting more positive.
Her next question is, it's been a hard week, but with that being said, is my brother Jason at peace now?
Yes.
All right. And her last question here, Sandra says, donate. As always, thank you for answering my questions, and I hope you ladies have a fabulous day.
You too, honey, and thank you so much for the donation there.
All right, let's all give Sandra a big thank you. She's giving away her last question here to one of you in the comments. Thank you so much, Sandra. All right, feel free to put in a yes or no question here into the chat then, everyone.
Yay!
All right, our question is for Ramona. Ramona says, will I get this client?
Oh, I got no. Sorry, honey.
All right. Thank you so much again, Sandra, for giving away that question.
Yeah.
And that is it for her.
Awesome.
Our next question here on our list is from Kimber Pell.
Hey, honey.
Welcome back.
Mm-hmm.
Kimber's first question, she says, hello, sweet ladies. I'm feeling better, thank goodness. Do you see the lightheaded feeling going away soon?
Yeah, I would say within a day or so. It does feel like it's on its way out.
Her next question is, will headaches ease up this week?
They will. Yeah.
Her next question is, she says, so many health questions. Is the BC powder causing mouth irritation or dehydration? I don't know.
I don't get a confirmation on the powder causing it. It does just feel like a mix of everything is causing the issue, is what I hear. So it's not this one particular thing. It's like a mix of everything having a reaction.
All right. Her next question is, will mouth heal up soon?
Yeah.
And Kimber's last question is, anything from guides?
So again, they really stress taking some time for yourself away from others. Really, isolation is the word that they're using. So spend some time alone, meditating away from everybody is what I hear, okay? You have to clear your energy fields, and the only way you can do that is by kind of isolating yourself right now. Alrighty.
All right. And that is it for Kimber.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Kimber.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait 1 second here. Okay, that was just a repeat one.
Okay.
Our next question here is from Rebecca Kira.
Hi,
Welcome
honey.
back. Rebecca's first question here, she says, hello.
Hi.
Since Martin's finished his exams and you see him wanting to take me to lunch, will he reach out to me soon?
Yeah, I would say it's going to happen this month.
Her next question is, we were texting recently about his exam and things related to it. Now that his exams are over and he has no reason to bring them up anymore or text me asking for help, I wonder how he'll start the conversation. Will he message me straight away asking if I'm free for lunch, or will he make small talk before asking me out?
Yeah, it'll be small talk, and I really feel like it's just going to be kind of like, hey, how you doing? Just checking in kind of energy.
Her next question is, when we meet up and hang out, if he asks if I've been seeing anyone during all this time, should I say I have? Or what do you think about this?
I don't think he'll ask, so that's the energy that I get, but I would say, yeah, probably not. It's better not to say anything about seeing anybody.
Her next question is, especially now that Martin is single, is he having passionate thoughts about me and desiring intimacy with me when the time comes for us to experience all that?
I would say so, yeah.
All right, and her last question, Rebecca says, is there a reason I keep waking up early in the morning feeling intimacy as if he's there? I also keep hearing traffic news from his city and noticing license plates like his.
Right.
It's happening so often, I'm honestly shocked. Is this a positive sign?
It absolutely is, and I would say that that feeling that you're having is more of an astral travel type of connection. So you are connecting on a spiritual level. Go with it, is what I hear. So be open and receptive to it because it is a very powerful and intense experience for sure.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much. That's it for her.
All right.
Our next question here is from Erin Early.
Hi, Erin.
Erin's first question here, she says, when I went to therapy this morning, there was a girl there I felt I had to keep watching. Before she left, she walked up and asked if I was a Cancer. I am. And she said, I knew it. I had to talk to you. Is she a new friend or soul family?
I would say this is a connection for sure to keep. I don't get soul family, but it does feel like an energy that's good for you. Yeah, so I would say friendship.
Her next question, she says, anything my guides want me to focus on?
Okay, so they are talking a lot about getting out of your head. Your stress and your worry doesn't help. It doesn't make things better. So get out of your head and just focus on your moments, your now moments, not your tomorrow moments, okay? So they really want you to be in the moment of things.
All right. And Erin's last question, she says, giveaway.
Oh, nice. That's awesome.
Thank you so much,
Yeah,
Erin.
thank you.
All right. Feel free to put in another free question, everyone, here into the chat, a yes or no question, and please do include your name with that.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, give Erin a big thank you for giving away that question. Thank you so much, Erin.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, honey.
All right. Our question is for Samira. Samira says, is Azima a genuine friend?
Yes.
All right. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
And that is it for Erin.
Okay.
Our next question here is from Loom Nyoy. Hello, Loom.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Mm-hmm.
Loom's question is, will Corbin get PC's order to Japan in July? If so, Iwakuni or Okinawa?
Okinawa. Yeah.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Loom. That's it for them.
All right.
Our next question is from Carolyn Huskins.
Hello.
Carolyn's question here is my relationship over?
So I get that the energy is definitely separated. I don't get the door closed fully, so it is still open, but time needs to be taken, I hear. So we need to be separate. We need to be away from each other for a short time before there is a sense of coming back together. So I would say it's not fully over.
All right. Thank you so much, Carolyn. That's it for her.
All right.
And I do see we have a few more people on here, so I'm just going to quickly go over how everything works again.
Alrighty.
So hello again, everyone. Welcome and welcome back. In order to get your questions answered here and be put on the list, you can click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button, click your donation amount, and make sure to fill in all of your information. Also, please make sure that your questions are in a yes or no format when you do submit them. And if you're having any issues making a donation, make sure to clear your cache and history in your TikTok settings. And as always, you can visit our live support in our link in bio. Thank you so much, everyone.
Yeah.
All right, back to our list here. Our next question is from Emily Tapia. Hello,
Hi,
Emily. Emily's first question is, hi ladies.
Hi.
Will I find my wedding ring in my house? I lost it. Anywhere specific I should be looking for it?
So I do see it. It's fallen under. I would say it's in the living room. That it feels like it's fallen under. It's on the ground. You'll find it. Yeah.
Her next question is, will my spouse and I buy a house by next year?
I see 2027, so not next year.
And Emily's last question is, will I get at least $2,000 or more back from the deposit from the rental I was renting from?
It's a little less. I'm seeing 1,700.
All right. Thank you so much, Emily.
Yeah.
Keep us posted.
Mm-hmm.
That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question is from Allison P. Hello,
Hi,
Allison. Allison's first question here, she says, "Hi ladies, am I having a girl or boy?"
So I saw pink right away, so I would say it's a girl.
All right. Her next question is the third party, Lorraine, out of our lives for good now or will be soon?
So I get, no, they're not yet. It's a very intrusive energy. I would say it's going to stick around for a while.
All right, and Allison's last question here, she says, "Will my pregnancy and delivery be smooth with no complications?"
I'm not seeing complications. You know, delivery in labor is hard, but other than that, it looks like it goes well.
All right. Thank you so much, Allison. That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question here is from Marie Loon Forson.
Hi, honey.
Welcome back. Marie Loon's first question here, she says, "Do you see what happened for my boyfriend to change his mind from telling me he loves me on video to wanting to do it in person?"
It just feels like he wants to be more romantic, is what I get.
Her next question is, "Do you still see me traveling with my boyfriend in Europe around October, November?"
Yes.
Her next question is, "I'm assuming my boyfriend will ask for my hand on that trip?"
I'm hearing it's coming very soon, so I would say it's maybe not the trip, but it is coming soon, I hear.
Her next question is, "Do you see which month my boyfriend will be told his deployment is over?"
It feels like it's going to be soon. By September, I'm hearing.
All right, and her last question here, Marie Loon says, "If we are still on track for me to move into my boyfriend's house in September, does this mean he will ask me on video for moving in?"
For moving in, it does feel like it will be done during like a phone call. So yeah, I would say so, through video.
All right. Thank you so much, Marie Loon. That's it for her.
All right.
Our next question here is from Hema K.
Hi, Hema.
Welcome back. Hema's first question is, "Good morning, ladies.
Morning.
Do you see when Bandana and I will meet again?"
I'm hearing it's still a few months away.
Their next question is, "Do you see how Van feels towards me or her energy towards me right now?"
So it does feel better. I will say there's still some unresolved energy there, but definitely more receptive.
And Hema's last question is Van getting ready for our next conversation or thinking about how to come forward?
Yes.
All right. Thank you, Hema. That is it for them.
All right.
Our next question is from Maya Bronow.
Hi, Maya.
Welcome back. Maya's question here is, "Hi.
Hi.
Was Montreal honest about the prompts I saw in his photos?"
Yes.
All right. Thank you, Maya. That's it for them. Okay. Our next question is from Hind J. Welcome back.
Hind.
1 second here. All right. Hind says, "Hey,
Hi.
is there any message for me from the universe? Thank you always."
So right away they show me, it looks like fireworks, so that means things are starting to move and your alignment is happening, is what I hear. So get ready for the manifestations you've been asking for specifically are coming in. They're coming in before this year ends, is what I hear. So when I see the fireworks, that's joy, that's happiness, that's excitement for your manifestations. So get ready is what they're saying.
All right. Thank you so much, Hind. That's it for them.
All right.
And I am going to go over our list again here, everyone. So if you have donated to be on the list, or you are just wondering how long the list is, I'm going to go over that right now. Next up on our list, we have Leah Carroll, then Sana O, then Shuna Norton, then Andy Dionaran, then Jill McAllister, then Finnan A, then Natalie Thomas, then Adriana Milos, then Julie Starkey, then Whitney Moreau, then Sundeep S, then Bradley P, then Romina Azevedo. After Romina is Melissa Geyer, then Leah Ora, then Kai H, then Sarah Miller, then Melissa Bray, then Susie H, then Kelly J, then Sheena McCloskey, then Jael Bain, then Chrissy S, then Emily Robbins, then Jess G, then Alessia M, then Christina Roca, then we have Tracy Crossley, then Kimber Pell, then Stephanie Sigana, then Supriti Shali, then Melissa F, then Jay Alvar, then Bianca Dawson, then Tanya Suarez G, and it looks like that is it. Thank you all so much. Yes, definitely a long list, but don't worry, we do go through our list quite fast. That's right. All right, back to the top of our list here. Our next question is from Leah Carroll. Hi, Leah.
Hiya.
Welcome back. All right, Leah's first question here. She says, "Hi, Rebecca, and happy 4th weekend to you guys. I would like to know how Grant has been doing since our breakup, and if he's thinking about wanting to make amends with me."
So I don't get a desire to come back. So I will say we're still dealing, but I don't get this like I want to come back right now. That energy isn't there yet. So I would say right now we're dealing with emotions. Trying to keep myself distracted is the energy I feel.
Her next question is, "I've been seeing and dating a guy named Anthony. I really love who he is, and he seems to like me back, although he doesn't want to move too fast, and I agree. Do you see when him and I will make it official? Is he a good match?"
So definitely, I will say it's going to be probably about 3 months before you're official.
All right. And Leah's last question is, "I'm struggling and having a tough time finding a higher paying job than what I'm making now. Do you see a new job coming my way with all the applications I've been applying to?"
It feels like it's going to be October, but yeah, there is a job coming.
All right. She says, "Thanks so much, beautiful, and have an amazing weekend."
You too, honey.
Thank you so much, Leah. That's it for her. Our next question is from one moment here. All right, from Sana O. Hello.
Hello.
Sana's first question here is, she says, "Is there an error at the bank or has someone stole money from me?"
It doesn't look like it's an error, so I would say that, yeah, somebody's gotten money out of your account.
Sana's next question is, "Will I see my guardian angels soon or just hear them?"
You'll see them, but it will be during like meditation and dream times, so it's not going to be physical. Yeah.
All right, and her last question here, Sana says, "Is there anything I should..." One second here. Okay, she says, "Is there anything I should or any advice on how to focus on this in these next months?"
So it's very important for your heart chakra is what they're saying. So focus on opening up the heart chakra and really staying in more of a heartfelt energy. So less criticism on self and others. So don't criticize yourself, don't criticize others, and be more open and receptive to love energy is what I hear.
All right, and Sana says, "Thank you so much. Happy you're live today. You are an inspiration."
Aw, thank you, honey.
Thank you, Sana.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that is it for them.
Okay.
Our next question here is from Shuna Norton.
Hey, Shuna.
Welcome back.
Mm-hmm.
Shuna's first question is, she says, "Been too long. Hit a few hiccups with Chad H. Do you still see us getting engaged to one another, or has that completely changed?"
No, I still see it, yeah. They're showing the ring and everything, so yeah, you're still good.
Shuna's next question is, "Kira was accepted to Purchase College in New York. Will my ex contribute to her tuition? He said that he was not going to."
Yeah, he will, and you can make him, so it is something he has to be a part of. Financially, he has a responsibility to contribute, so he can't actually back out of that. But yeah, I do see that you will have to kind of get pushy about it.
All right, and her last question is, "Cooper is attending school in California but has to get an apartment. Will he do well on his own in school? My ex is moving with his new partner."
I feel like he will. Yeah, it feels like it's going to be fine.
All right. Thank you, Shuna.
Mm-hmm.
That is it for her. Our next question is from Andy Dionaren.
Hey, Andy.
Welcome back. All right, Andy's first question here is, I'm trying to work things out with my ex. Should I give up and move on?
So what I hear from your guides is don't try so hard. No, I don't get that close the door. They're not showing that, but you definitely do need to step back a little bit, okay? Give her space.
His next question is, will we get back together?
Yeah, you will.
And Andy's last question is, I did an interview last week. Will I get this job?
Oh, I gotta know there, honey. Sorry.
All right. Thank you so much, Andy. That is it for him.
All right.
And just to let you all know, our list is now closed for this live, so we will not be taking any more new donation questions to be added onto the list. We will just be finishing off everyone who has already donated. So don't worry, if you have donated, you will still be answered here on this live. But again, we will not be taking any more new donation questions to be added to the list. If you did not happen to make it onto the list and you want to make sure for future lives you do get a chance to, make sure to sign up for our email list in the link in the bio. Sign up there to be notified when we go live and to stay connected with us. And we do send out a notification before every live, and we open up our question list at the same time. So that is the best way to make sure for any future lives you can get a question answered.
That's right.
All right, back to our list here. We just finished with Andy. Our next question is from Jill McAllister.
Hi, Jill.
Jill's first question here, she says, good morning,
Good
happy
morning.
Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see when I will meet my forever love?
7 months, I heard.
Her next question is, will money and prosperity continue to flow?
Yes.
And her last question is, she says, donate to someone who needs it.
Aw, thank you so much.
You're
Yay.
awesome. All right, let's all give Jill a big thank you. She's giving away her last question here to one of you in the comments.
That's
Thank you so
great.
much, Jill.
Mm-hmm.
All right, feel free to put in a yes or no question into the chat then, everyone. Thank you so much again, Jill.
Mm-hmm.
Our free question here is for... see here. All right, for Katie. Katie says, will Sam find his way back to me and we'll be together, please?
I get a different name coming in for you, honey. So you have somebody new coming in.
All right, thank you, Katie.
Mm-hmm.
And thank you again, Jill, for giving away that question.
Yeah.
All right, our next question here on our list is from Finnan A.
Hi, honey.
Finnan's first question here is, will I find a partner soon?
You have a partner coming in. It's about 5 months, though.
Finnan's next question is, do you see me having children soon?
It's still 2 years away, I hear.
All right, and Finnan's last question is, will I ever be happy?
Yes. Yeah. Happiness starts within, though, honey.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much. That is it for Finnan.
All right.
Our next question is from Natalie Thomas. Hello.
Hi, Natalie.
Natalie's first question here is, hello, Rebecca.
Hi.
Hope you girls are doing well.
Thanks, you too.
Is there anyone new coming into my life, and if so, any details?
So you do have somebody new coming in, but it feels like not until next year, okay? Early spring is what I'm hearing. This is somebody new that you've never met, so it's not somebody that you know of or somebody in your friend group. The only thing that they really show me are really deep blue eyes. So the eyes are piercing is what I hear.
All right. Natalie's next question is, have I already met this person?
No.
Their next question is my finances going to get better?
About 1.5 years.
Natalie's next question is there a new job coming my way or any new money opportunity?
I don't see a new job anytime soon. It feels like next year there's a bit of a shift, but again, it's about 1.5 years before you get that financial relief that you're looking for.
And Natalie's last question is, are there any messages from my guides?
So they are telling you to keep paying attention to the, I'm going to say, synchronicities that are happening around you, and your dreams I'm hearing as well. So they are giving you a lot of information. You're not necessarily recognizing all of it as spiritual, but they are telling you to pay attention to things that seem like coincidence but aren't. Okay, because that is them.
All right. Thank you so much, Natalie. That is it for her.
All right.
Yeah, those messages from guys, right? Perfect. Our next question is from Adriana M. Hello. Adriana's first question here is Joaquim happy?
Kind of. I will say not fully. There are some things, we'll say deep down, that are still not satisfied.
Her next question is, does he have romantic feelings for me?
There's interest there, I hear. Yeah.
Her next question is, will we talk soon?
Yes.
Adriana's next question, she says, will we have a relationship?
It feels like you will. It doesn't feel like it's coming right away, though. So there's some time before that happens.
All right. And Adriana's last question is, do you see when my future long-term partner enters my life?
Next year, I hear. Yeah, later in the year.
All right. Thank you so much, Adriana. That's it for her.
All right.
Our next question is from Julie Starkey.
Hello, Julie.
Julie's first question here is, do you see what Joe is currently feeling towards me?
So you've been on Joe's mind a lot, I hear. Although it feels like there's like a bit of a space between the two of you, you are there, if that makes sense. So we're open still, or thinking of you, is what I hear.
Her next question is, has Joe noticed yet that I am trying to pull away?
Yeah.
Her next question is, do you see me passing my statistics math class this semester?
Yeah, I hear. Yeah.
Her next question is there anything to look forward to in the month of July or anything I need to hear?
I don't see big shifts in July for you. What I would say, or what your guides are saying, is take this month and use this time to relax and let go of traumas and things that are no longer serving you, is what I hear. Okay, so it is a very important time for, we'll say, redeclaring what we want, is what your guides are saying.
All right. And Julie's last question, she says, is there anything to look forward to in the month of August or anything I need to hear?
I do see a new energy coming in August, so it does feel like there is, it feels friendship, not romantic, but there is somebody new coming into your life in August, which is exciting right here.
All right. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
That's it for Julie.
All right.
Our next question is from Whitney Moreau.
Hey, Whitney.
Whitney's question here is, will I do good at the new position at work when I get promoted?
Yes.
All right. Thank you. That's it for them. Okay. Our next question is from Sundeep S. or
Hello.
Sunny. Hi.
Hi.
All right. Sunny's question is, hi.
Hello.
I was hoping to be accepted into a resident doctor program by now. Do you think there's still a chance I could be hired by August?
I'm seeing the fall, or I'm hearing the fall, so I would say not in August. You won't find out in August, but I do hear in the fall, so it is happening. It is happening before the year is up.
All right. Thank you, Sunny.
Yeah.
That's it for them.
Okay.
Our next question is from Brad P.
Hi, Brad.
Welcome back.
Mm-hmm.
Brad says, will anything serious happen romantically with Blake and I? I met him through a coworker of mine and I feel it's a good match.
It definitely is a good match. Don't rush things though. So I do hear it's really important to get to know each other more. I do see it's significant. So it does feel to me like there is something here. But again, they're really telling you to like slow down the momentum. Don't rush.
All right. Thank you. That's it for Brad.
Okay.
Our next question is from Romina A. Hello.
Hi.
Romina's first question here is, will I really find love anytime soon? I'm so tired of waiting. Maybe I'm too picky.
No, you can never be too picky because you want what you want. You deserve to get what you want. But you do need to be clear. So sometimes you sway back and forth on some of the characteristics that you're looking for. So you go back and forth. Like you'll meet somebody with, let's say, brown eyes and somebody with blue eyes, and you're like, no, maybe that, maybe that. So it's really important to be very clear. Love is coming in for you. It's about a year away right here. Okay, so it will be in 2026.
All right. Romina's next question is, will I be able to buy my house this year?
No, not this year. No.
And Romina's last question, she says, is there a curse on the women in my family? We all seem to have incredibly bad luck.
No, it's not a curse. It's more of, I'm going to say, look up cellular memory. It gives you kind of an idea of things. It isn't necessarily, let's say, bad luck the way that you're saying it, but it definitely is a disposition, okay? So look up cellular memory. It does feel like it's something that's getting cleared out of your family line, and this will help you kind of understand what's going on. It's an energetic thing, but it's not a curse, okay?
All right. Thank you, Romina. That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question is from Melissa Geyer. Hello.
Hi, Melissa.
Melissa's first question here, she says, this new relationship with Wayne has had a rocky start due to his daughter being sick and finances.
Oh.
Will we catch a break and be able to continue towards a happy, committed relationship?
You will, yeah. You know, sometimes adversity can bring us closer together, so even though it's been tough, it does feel like it is kind of an intervention of sorts from universe, okay?
Her next question is, Wayne and I have not been able to see each other in person for 2 months due to work schedule and him having his kids.
Mm-hmm.
But I have past insecurities that make me anxious. Is Wayne romantically and physically involved with anyone else?
No. It really is circumstance, I hear.
Alright. And Melissa's last question, she says, has Wayne been lying about selling his house in Philadelphia and his finances?
No, I don't get the sense that he's been lying. No, it doesn't feel like it. So I would say he's being honest.
Alright. Thank you, Melissa.
Yeah.
That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question is from Leah Ora.
Hello.
Leah's first question here, she says, does Steven have feelings for me?
I do get a yes on that, but I also get a little bit of resistance, so it does feel like there is a little bit of fear or something unresolved on that person's side, okay? Yeah, so just be aware it's not the perfect connection.
Leah's next question is, he suddenly distanced himself. Is he going to reach out to me?
You will talk again, yeah.
And her last question is, are we going to build a stable relationship together?
That feels like a no, and only because on his side it is complicated, or it feels like there's a lot of baggage. So there's a lot of like resistance for them. It's not anything to do with you. It's like past. It's the past. Past relationships have really messed them up, is what I hear.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Leah.
Mm-hmm.
That's it for her.
All right.
Our next question here is from Kai H. Hello again. All right, Kai's first question is, he says, clarification please. When you said 6 months for her to be in a better mental state, is that after the breakup and all of that, shifting all of that negative energy out of her life?
Basically, yeah.
Kai's next question is, did the healing my inner child time I had on my days off have any positive effect on healing my energy?
Absolutely. Oh, yeah.
And Kai's last question is, will she still reach out to me after the breakup?
Yes. Yeah. And I get the sense that you'll actually have a connection before the breakup or the final end of the breakup, because it feels like they go off, on. It's complicated, and you will have communication in between there.
All right. Thank you, Kai.
Mm-hmm.
That is it for them.
Okay.
Our next question is from Sarah Miller.
Hey, honey.
Welcome back.
Mm-hmm.
Sarah's first question is, it's been the longest stretch of no communication, and I've really missed the connection. Trying to stay positive and hopeful about our future. Can you see if he's feeling the same sense of missing the connection, or is he emotionally avoiding it? What's going on in his heart about us?
I would say he's definitely doing a good job of trying to avoid it. Busy is what they're saying, so he's keeping himself busy and distracted. but you sneak in anyways, so he can't hide from his feelings. We'll say it like that.
Her next question is, I'm feeling sad and disappointed that I haven't heard from him in over a month, especially with no acknowledgement of my birthday. Can you see when he might reach out?
I would say it's still going to be a week or so. And I know you don't necessarily want to reach out to him, but I do get the sense that you could.
All right, and Sarah's last question here, she says, do you see any shifts coming for him in July? Thank you as always, beautiful ladies.
Yeah, I mean, he has a lot of pressure on him from external forces, so you're not alone in the desire for the two of you to come back together, if that makes sense. So just know that that is a pressure on him, and he does know that he made a mistake. Flat out, I'm just going to say he knows that he really messed up. Again, he doesn't know how to necessarily rectify it properly without hurting somebody, right? So he really stays on the fence, and you are a lot more tolerable or tolerating of the situation than, say, other people involved. So he holds back. And that's the only reason why. He would shift things, I think, if it was easier to do so. He has a lot of pressure from other people, so his family and other people that know him, to reunite with you. Okay?
Sarah says, makes complete sense. Think his dad has called to him a lot lately.
Right?
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sarah. That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question is from Melissa Bray.
Hey.
Welcome back. Melissa Bray's first question here. She says, hi, girls.
Hi.
Are there any messages from my guides?
Okay, so they do talk a little bit about the body. One of the things that I'm hearing for you is that we're like over stressing things, like we're not getting the rest, or we're not getting the peace that the body needs properly. So we're, I guess, pushing ourselves too much to the limit. So what I hear is take some time, not off, but necessarily like to yourself. You need to take care of the body is what I'm being told. Okay, so you're pushing things too far, or pushing the limits too hard.
All right. Her next question is, do you see what the main thing with the new person coming into my life is that my ex couldn't give me?
So,
what is the main thing, the new person coming into my life, that my ex couldn't give me?
Okay, I got it now. So the first thing I'm hearing is stability, but not physically. It's more on the emotional level. It's an emotional availability is what I hear. Yeah, but they're giving you that stability through emotional availability is what I hear.
Her next question is, do you see what is the biggest thing to look forward to this year?
One of the biggest things that I hear for you more than anything is recognizing and finding you. So I know that sounds simple, but it's really not. There is a lot of shifting and changing that's happening, and I do get the sense that you are opening up more to the truth of who you are. That is your biggest empowerment this year, is what I hear. Okay, so getting to know yourself on a deeper level and being able to express yourself truthfully and honestly and authentically.
Melissa's next question is, I have a holiday booked in October with my friend Carol. Will we end up going? It's my first holiday out in foreign places.
Yeah, no, you will be. Yeah, you'll be going.
And Melissa's last question is, my friend Annie's exam results are out next week for nursing. Will she pass both? Thanks, girls.
Yeah, she will.
All right.
Yeah.
Keep us posted on that. That's it for her.
All right.
Our next question here is from Rebecca Kira.
Hello.
Again. Her first question here, Rebecca says, I believe Martin thinks I've been waiting for him all this time, which is true. I haven't dated anyone in 3 years while we were classmates, quietly waiting for him to be single. I hope he doesn't see me as naive. Do you see what his perception of me is regarding this?
Yeah, I don't think he sees you as naive, honey. He perceives you as a very sweet and loving and caring individual, and very open and honest. So no, I wouldn't say naive. Innocent is the word I would use, not naive.
Her next question is, I have moments when I feel deeply lonely and I think about love and about him being next to me. I know I'm ready for love and warmth, but then I also have days when I feel energetic and excited to meet with him and hug him tightly. Do you have any advice on how I can calm these emotional swings? Often I fall into a deep cry.
So we want to avoid feeling bad. So anytime that you find yourself dipping low or feeling uncomfortable or unhappy about it, reminding yourself through meditation, again, using that visualization is big. It's key to you being able to shift things in a positive way, okay? So if you find that he is coming in a negative, you want to shift yourself just by visualizing or meditating or working on it, okay?
And her last question here, Rebecca says, my sister's husband, hopefully to be her ex, has been saying a lot of negative things about our family, especially about my father from the beginning. He even talks badly to my sister about us. She says, do you see why he has so much hate against my father and my parents? What's the reason behind all this?
Things he's been told. So he has a belief or a understanding about the family that isn't necessarily clear the way that it's being described or has been described to him. So it really is a chip on his shoulder from things he's been told.
All right. Thank you so much. That is it for her.
Okay.
And just have to do the puzzle piece there.
Good.
Yep.
Oh, you got it on the first try that time. You must be a real person.
Yay. All right, and that is it for Rebecca.
All right.
Our next question here is from Susie H. Hello, Susie. Susie's first question here is, I'm expecting a large amount of money. Do you see it coming in by August 1st?
No, I would say it's going to be closer to the end of August.
Susie's next question is, do you see when I'll be achieving getting a motorhome?
I'm here around September, honey.
Susie's next question is, do you see me returning to Canada in August?
Yes.
Susie's next question is, do you see my SS coming in by the end of August?
Before that, I hear. Yeah.
And her last question is, do you see me and Brian getting married this year?
Not this year, no. This feels like about 2 years away.
All right. Thank you so much. That's it for her.
All right.
Our next question is from Kelly J.
Hi,
Hello.
Kelly.
Kelly gets 3 questions here.
Sounds good.
Her first question is, hello ladies.
Hi.
I've asked questions about my ex, Kevin, a couple of times. She says, you stated October is a significant month for us. He has been no contact after I went to visit him. Do you see when he will break no contact with me?
It does feel like it's going to happen before the summer's up, so I would say in August.
Her next question is, will Kevin's mother also speak with me again?
Yes.
And Kelly's last question is, when Kevin returns, will we have a better relationship?
You will, but it does take work to get to that point that you're asking about, okay? So it's not going to be instant. It's not going to be like all of a sudden all this time that went by doesn't matter. You will have to work at it is what I hear, okay?
All right. Thank you, Kelly.
Yeah.
That's it for her.
All right.
Our next question here is from Sheena McCloskey. Hello.
Again.
Sheena's question, she says, hi, back again. Michael and I have been sour with each other the past couple of weeks. He stopped sending me updates of our son when he has him. Will this continue much longer?
No, I feel like it will shift. One of the things that you can do is just shift yourself. How you feel towards him is really important. So when you're thinking about him, sending positive energy, so love, support, consideration, compassion, that type of thing. So think positively about him. If you sit and think negative thoughts, you're going to have a very big impact on how he treats you and how he responds to you, okay? So shift yourself is what I hear.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Sheena. That's it for her.
All right.
Our next question is from Jael Bain.
Hello.
Their question is, hello.
Hi.
I would like to know if this IUI will be successful leading up to a positive pregnancy test in 2 weeks.
So I see a positive pregnancy test. I'm getting it's going to be 2 months from now that you get the positive. So I would say it's going to be 2 months from now and not 2 weeks from now.
All right,
Okay.
thank you. That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question is from Chrissy S.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Mm-hmm.
Chrissy's question, she says, is there a reason Monica chose to compete with me versus someone she's in contact with?
I will get, sometimes people just get hooked onto us for such really bizarre reasons, and I will say it's like seeing the spark in you is the reason. So seeing the potential in you.
All right. And that's it for her. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question is from Emily Robbins. Hello.
Hello.
Emily's question here is, if Travis's intentions towards me are to be together and serious, what steps should I take?
I think the most important thing is to kind of stay, so you can be excited, but don't push too fast, too hard, okay? So be open, receptive, excited about the connection, enjoy the connection. That's the most important thing, being in the relationship in that capacity, more so than where is this heading, and forcing it to head a certain direction. So just being open, receptive, and excited about the connection. That's what your guide says. So keep it simple.
All right. Emily's next question, she says, I feel like there's a bunch of invisible strings with us. Is him constantly keeping track of me on my socials intentional?
Yeah.
And Emily's last question, she says, does Travis have genuine feelings surrounding us?
Definitely. Yeah.
All right, thank you, Emily. That's it for her.
All right.
And it is time for our free questions! Yay! Free question time.
Woohoo!
All right. Feel free to put in a yes or no question here into the chat, everyone. We are going to do 5 free questions. Thank you so much, everyone. All right. Our first free question here is from Latifa. Latifa says, will I have a committed relationship with Omar after my holiday?
Yes. After.
All right. Our next question is from Rebecca, who says, will I get my passport soon?
Yeah, it looks like it's coming in right away. Yeah.
Our next question here is from Linda, who says, should I let go of my relationship with Mo?
I heard a no there.
Our next question is from Cora. Cora says, will I get a promotion at work in the next 12 months?
Yeah, 8 months I heard.
All right. And our last free question here is from Chrissy. Chrissy says, will the naturopath I went to this week help my symptoms?
Yes, but it is something that's going to take some time, so it's not instant, okay? So be patient. It does take some time. You've been kind of off or out of balance for a while, so it does take time to fix things.
All right. Thank you so much, everyone. That is it for our 5 free questions. And in another half an hour, we will do another 5 free questions, so make sure to stick around. Also, I am going to go over our list now, everyone. So if you have donated to be on the list and you're wondering when you're coming up, just keep your ears open for your names. I'm going to go over that right now. Okay, back to our list. Our next question is from Jess G, then Alessia M, then Christina Roca, then Tracy Crossley, then Kimber Pell, then Stephanie F, then we have BP, then Supriti Shali, then Melissa F, then Jay Alvar, then Bianca Dawson, then Tanya Suarez G, then Danielle Facio, then Christina Roca, and that is it. Thank you all so much. And if there was anyone else who donated before the list was closed and you did not hear your name on that list that I just read and you have not already been answered, please go to the live support now through the link in the bio. Send them the email that you used to donate and make sure to stay in the chat with them until you get confirmed. That is, again, only if you donated before the list was closed and you did not already get answered and you did not hear your name on that list that I just read. For the rest of you, our list is closed for this live, so we are just finishing off everyone whose name you heard there on that list that I just read. If you did not happen to make it onto the list and you want to make sure for next time that you can make it on the list, just sign up for our email list in the link in the bio. Make sure to sign up there to be notified when we go live and to stay connected with us. Thank you so much, everyone. All right, back to the top of our list here. Our next question is from Jess G. Hello.
Hi, honey.
Her first question here is, previously I had asked if Ryan would see the message I had sent on my new social media account, and you said yes. He did. Will he make the effort to see me now?
Not initially, but yes, there is going to be an effort made.
Her next question is, will he start communicating more frequently with me?
Not yet, but I hear yes, but not yet. Okay.
Her next question is, do you see us becoming in a deep connection, relationship, possible marriage, or does he just want physical?
It feels physical at this time, but I do hear that will change. It's going to be some time before he wants more.
Her next question is, will we see each other in person more often?
Yes.
And her last question is, will I be getting a new title and a position within my current employer as discussed with my manager? Need to know if I should walk away as I don't feel valued within my section.
Yeah, so I do hear that you will change jobs, but it does feel like all of that happens after you've made the decision to leave. So they're kind of stringing the carrot is what I hear. So the promise is there, the promise is there, the promise is there, but no follow through.
All right. Thank you so much, Jess. That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question is from Alessia M. Hello. Alessia's... One second here. Alessia's first question, she says, hello, ladies.
Hi.
Luca didn't reach out to me like expected. Do you see why?
It really feels like interference. Yeah, so somebody getting in the way.
Her next question is, I try to stay positive, but after 3.5 years, it's sometimes so difficult to not get disheartened. It feels like every time Luca and I are supposed to grow closer, there's another reason he pulls back. Is there any guidance on that from my guides?
So, I mean, it is definitely a difficult connection, I will say, karmic relationship for sure. And it does feel like Luca lets people kind of get in his head. So he lets people interfere more so than anything. It does feel like, although this is a connection that is important, he doesn't always show it. Yeah. So your guides really do say and stress to you that it is important to take care of your needs. But they do say keep the door open because it does feel like things do improve between the two of you. Okay?
Her next question is, my guide said next time Luca and I communicate, I should have a boundary with him and not speak my mind. So is it the right way if I don't meet him until he shows me he's different this time and makes more effort? Or what did they mean? Definitely,
I would say wait until he's proven himself. The problem is with him, he always gets his way with you. So there is no, we'll say, repercussions for his behavior. So I would wait until he's proven himself. Yeah, that would be the suggestion from your guides, is wait until he's proven himself.
Her next question is, will he make it this time and keep the contact? You said in July it will begin and our relationship will get closer and closer. Yeah. I don't mind if we don't text every day, just hoping he won't pull back for weeks again.
Right. And I do get the sense that he will be a lot more available this month for sure. Especially because you have a shift within you that is going to impact how he behaves. Yeah.
All right, and Alessia's last question here, she says, do you see when Luca and I will see each other again?
I would say it's going to be about 2.5 weeks, I would say. Yeah.
All right, and she says, thank you as always. That's it for her.
All right.
Our next question here is from Christina Roca.
Hi.
Christina's first question is, Hi, ladies. Happy
Hi.
Thursday. Do you see when I'll be moving this year?
So they do show me the end of the year. I would say it's going to be end of November.
Christina's next question is, do you see what will be the thing that helps me get out of this debt the fastest?
Oh, I'm here getting multiple streams of income, so it does feel like doing something on the side. So it's not just from one place that you're getting money, you're getting it from multiple places is what I'm hearing, but it is work related.
Her next question is, will Chris be inviting me to the wedding he was just invited to that he made a point of telling me about?
Well, I didn't get a yes there, so I would say no, it doesn't look like the invite is not coming. No, I don't think so.
Her next question is, will Chris and I end up going to see my family in Oregon in the beginning of August?
Yeah, I do hear that. Yeah.
And her last question is, do you see anything else that my spirit team needs me to know? Thanks, ladies.
The most important thing is your focus on your financials is red, like they're like, so that needs to shift. We need to be more positive about money, and your money mindset is really what they're talking about with you. So getting more open and receptive to the abundance that you deserve and less worried about your finances. And I know that's hard sometimes because we're looking at our bills and we're looking at things piling up, and we have, all these things going on that require our finances, but they're telling you to keep yourself in a more positive mindset. Look into shifting more into that alignment of abundance is yours. Abundance is your birthright, okay?
All right. Thank you so much, Christina. That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question is from Tracy Crossley. Hello.
Hey, Tracy.
Tracy's question here, she says, hello, ladies.
Hi.
I've been putting a lot of job applications out. Do you see when I will get a job?
So right away they showed me September.
All right, keep us posted on that. That's it for her.
All right.
Our next question here is from Kimber Pell.
Hello again.
Kimber says, hello again.
Hi.
I'm so relieved the dizziness is leaving. Will I gain weight back soon?
That's going to take a little longer. I hear about 4 or 5 months, okay?
Her next question is, should we take a little trip the weekend of the 14th? Just want to know if no dizziness I can do, if I can do it. We need one.
Yeah, I'm not getting that you will be completely dizzy free, but it won't be as bad as it is right now. So, it really just depends on if you are willing to kind of push through it a little bit. It won't be as bad as it is now. So if you're okay enough now, I would say, yeah, go ahead and do it. You will still have some dizziness though, okay? Or like it will come in. It's not going to be constant. It's something that is showing up as coming in.
All right, and Kimber's last question, she says, thanks for all you do. So is it okay to take the BC powder for pain?
Yeah, I hear it is.
All right. Thank you, Kimber. That's it for her.
All right.
Our next question is from Stephanie F. Hello.
Hello.
One moment here. All right. Stephanie F. Her first question here, she says, I feel a bit of negative energy lately. Is there something or someone around me that I should be aware of?
Okay, so you are very sensitive energetically, empathically, so it does feel to me like it is somebody in your vicinity that's rubbing off that energy. So it's somebody that you do go around, I hear. They aren't always with you, so it is in and out, but if they're around you, because you are empathic, you sometimes do absorb that. So you can clear it. The easiest way is to have a shower and just wash off that energy. And it does feel like it's a male energy, so it is a significant energy that you are around, I hear, okay? But again, it's not always, it's just they come in and out. So clear your energy and that will help.
Stephanie's next question is, I'm looking to collaborate with partnerships that can help Soul be successful. I don't know who or what might be best. Any messages on this?
So collabs are great. Start with women empowering women is the thing your guides say. So look for those energies or those people that are looking to empower women.
All right, and Stephanie's last question is, any messages for the summer?
Yeah, I mean, it's time to enjoy, be in that lightheartedness. I know it's hard sometimes because you have a lot going on, but take time to enjoy things is the biggest thing. You'll have more impact on how things go in your life by finding that joy and happiness on a regular basis, okay?
All right. Thank you so much. That is it for Stephanie.
All right.
Our next question here is from BP. Hello.
Hi, honey.
BP's first question here is, for a better outcome of intimacy and the time frame we agreed on due to spirituality, do you hear I should wait to initiate until after my cycle this month, or will the vibe be better this weekend?
I hear this weekend.
Her next question is, do you hear when James looks for an engagement ring?
Oh, it's still a few months away. So not yet.
And her last question, BP says, does it feel like James is still loyal to me? When I get it in my head, I'm good at letting the feeling go. However, I guess I need to hear it.
Yes. He's still very loyal to you, honey.
All right. Thank you so much. That's it for her.
All right.
Our next question here is from Supriti Shali. Hello.
Hello.
Supriti's first question here is, will Jagdish and me reconcile our marriage?
So I do get a yes with this. It does feel like there's some time before it happens. I would give it a few months before you can come back together again in a healthy way. Okay, so you have to have some time healing apart before it works out. But yes.
Their next question is, will we reconcile in a few months? Do you
Yes.
see which month specifically?
Yeah. So there you go. I would say by September.
All right. And Supriti's last question is, will my mom and I reconcile in 3 months?
No, it doesn't look like it.
All right. Thank you. That's it for them.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question is from Melissa F. Hello. Melissa.
Mm-hmm.
Melissa's first question here is, does Adam have feelings for me?
Oh yeah.
Next question is there a reason things have been moving so slow? Is it his ex, or is there a third party or something else?
No, I don't get that there's another energy involved. I get caution. So he's being cautious. And it really is just so that things work out. Okay? So it's not necessarily a bad thing.
All right, and Melissa's last question is, will we get into a relationship?
You will.
All right, thank you, Melissa. That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question is from Jay Alvar.
Hello.
Jay's first question here is, do you see the work convention trip at the end of July being transformative for Jesus and I?
Yes, definitely.
Their next question is, will Jesus open up more romantically and verbally to me during this trip?
Romantically, yeah, not verbally. It's like almost impossible for the verbal. Yeah, it's just not the way that expression happens, unfortunately. Yeah, so sorry, not the verbal way, but definitely more in the physical and activity way. Yeah.
All right, and Jay's last question is, has Jesus realized that he is falling in love with me?
No, but he does know that there are big feelings.
All right, Thank you. That's it for them. And I am going to quickly go over the rest of our list here. So if you have donated to be on the list and you're wondering when you're coming up, I'm going to go over that right now. Next up on our list, we have Bianca Dawson, then Tanya Suarez G, then Danielle Facio, then Christina Roca, and that is it.
All right.
If there is anyone else who donated before the list was closed and you did not hear your name on that list that I just read and you have not been answered already, please go to the live support now through the link in the bio, send them the email that you used to donate, and make sure to stay in the chat with them until you get confirmed. Thank you so much, everyone. And if you didn't happen to make it onto the list this time, but you want to make sure that you can get on the list for any future lives we do, make sure to sign up for the email list in the link in the bio. Sign up there to be notified when we go live and to stay connected with us. And we do open up our list for questions as soon as we send out that notification, so it is the best way to make sure that you can get on the list for any future lives.
That's right.
All right, back to the top of our list here. Our next question is from Bianca Dawson.
Hi,
Hello.
Bianca.
Bianca gets 10 questions
Nice.
plus one bonus question.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Her first question here, Bianca says, my sister accused my stepdad of being inappropriate with her.
Mhm.
I believe her.
Mhm.
Is it true?
It is true.
Her next question is, if it's true, will my mom finally make him leave?
I got no.
Her next question, she says, is Kion going to therapy going to help our relationship?
Yeah, it will. It takes time, but it will. Yeah.
Her next question is, do you see a child for Kion and I soon?
Yes.
Her next question is, do I need to take more injector classes before I start, or should I just start?
No, I hear take more. Mm-hmm.
Bianca's next question is, if Kion and I do have a baby, will it be a girl?
No, I saw blue, so it'll be a boy.
Her next question is, will my son get into the school TCA?
Oh, I heard no. Sorry, honey.
Bianca's next question is, should I start the rehab on my basement with the people I have in mind?
Yeah.
Her next question is, should I finish school?
You should. Yes. Yeah. Your guides are really strong about that. So.
Bianca's next question, she says, if I do, will I go back to being a nurse practitioner?
You will, but not in the traditional way. So it does look like you will be more privatized.
All right, and Bianca's last question, she says, will I find a way to increase revenue with my home care business?
Yes.
All right, thank you, Bianca. That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question is from Tanya Suarez G. Hello. Tanya's first question here is, Hi.
Hi.
The other day you mentioned that Leopoldo was not mentally and spiritually ready yet, but was improving. Will he be ready when he gets out of rehab and comes back home, able to get back to the daily life routine lifestyle without any issues?
No, not without any issues. There will be issues, but there will be an attempt to get back to normalcy. It just feels like it won't be easy, okay? So be as supportive as you can be.
Her next question is, yesterday my fiance's dad mentioned to me he had a lawyer because I told him I was going to be his son's voice. Does he have a lawyer, or is that just so I don't help his son out and doesn't want me to proceed how I said I would?
I hear he doesn't have a lawyer. Yeah.
Her next question is, after yesterday's message to his parents, do they believe that I am proceeding with whom I said I would proceed, and are they afraid it will get to that point?
Yeah, they are.
Her next question is, after yesterday's message to my in-laws, do you see when they will take him out of rehab and me and him will be physically reunited back in the States?
2 months, it looks like.
All right, and Tanya's last question, she says, will my fiance confront his parents about trying to keep us from having communication? Will he stop talking once he sees all the proof that they don't want us communicating, and will he allow that to happen?
He will step away from them. What I do hear is, though, the guides say don't make that a forever thing. So I guess what they're saying is don't encourage him to walk away. It does feel like he needs to step back a little bit, but they're doing it out of concern. So it's not necessarily that they're trying to be malice. They're doing it out of concern. So they do love him and care about him, okay?
All right. And that is it for Tanya.
All right.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question here is from, one moment here, from Danielle Facio.
Hi.
Hello.
Mm-hmm.
She gets 10 questions
Nice.
plus one bonus question.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Oh, bless you.
Thank you. Her first question here, Danielle says, hello.
Hi.
As there's still no communication between Rudy and I, can you see how he has been feeling towards me?
So you actually have been on his mind a lot of fantasizing I hear. So it has been positive, it has been good. But yeah, a lot of in the mind stuff.
All right, her next question is, can you see when communication will begin for Rudy and I?
I heard 2 months.
Her next question is, are Rudy and I still on track to reconcile?
You are, yeah.
Her next question is, if so, do you see a timeline for reconciliation?
So full-on reconciliation, I hear 6 months. You'll communicate way before then, though. Okay, so you won't be reconciling immediately from the communication, but you will start moving in that direction. Okay.
Her next question is, can you see how things are going between Rudy and Denise?
Oh, a lot of conflict I hear. The biggest thing is feeling unsatisfied. Is what I hear from your guides there.
Her next question is, can you see how Rudy feels about Denise? Does he have feelings for her?
He cares. I do hear that. But there is a lot of like obligation energy more so than anything. So there, yeah, I get that he cares, but he feels more obligated than anything. So he's not doing it out of wanting to do it, if that makes sense. It's more out of feeling obligated.
Her next question is, you previously mentioned Rudy and Denise argue. Can you see why he is with her?
Again, it's that obligation. It's feeling that responsibility, and also if I get a little bit of the, we'll say, embarrassment to break things off. I'm not sure where that embarrassment comes from specifically, but it does feel like I don't want to look like I can't do this or I can't handle it kind of thing.
Her next question is, can you see when Rudy and Denise officially end things?
So it feels like it'll be about 6 months before they actually like really cut things off.
Her next question is, does Rudy check on me through our daughters?
Yes.
Danielle's next question, she says, is there anything I need to know about Rudy? How has he been doing?
I will say emotionally shut down in a lot of ways, but we're saying surviving is what they're giving me, so surviving, but emotionally kind of shut down is what I hear.
All right, and her last question, Danielle says, is there any messages for Rudy and I, please? Thank you so much, you're amazing.
So the biggest thing that I hear is don't give up on Rudy. There's a lot going on behind the scenes that you don't necessarily know about, and Rudy puts on I hear a phony face or like a pretend face, like things are okay or I feel okay, but really in the background I'm not. Okay, so even if you get that sense that he seems happy, it feels like that's not true. Okay, so be supportive and be receptive and be open, I hear.
All right, thank you, Danielle. That's it for her.
All right.
Our next question here is from Christina Roca. Hello
Hi.
again. Christina's first question here, she says, hi again.
Hi.
Do you see Chris thinking about wanting me to move in with him this year?
I do see that has come across Chris's mind, yes.
Her next question is, do you see if Chris wants to have children?
Not yet. Not ready for that.
All right, and her last question is, do you see what Chris and I are?
I would say that you definitely are part of the same soul family. So you guys have traveled together before in other lives as partners and as close friends. Like you've had a lot of experiences together, I hear. Not necessarily your soul mate, but definitely a part of the soul family, which is just almost as powerful. There's a little bit of a difference, but you guys have had a lot of experiences together, I hear.
All right, thank you so much.
Yeah.
That's it for Christina.
All right.
Our next question here is from Latanya Kennedy. Hello. Latanya's first question here is, hello ladies.
Hi.
It's been a few weeks. I'm starting to see a naturopath as you suggested. Is he the one to help with my alopecia?
Definitely will help, yes. Yeah. Make sure that they focus on your gut health, I hear.
Tanya's next question is, I am being asked to do more at work. Is this okay?
So yes, it is okay, but make sure that they're not, so what I get is that they're putting more on you where you should be compensated. So if it gets to the point where it feels like you're doing 2 people's work or even 3 people's work is what I'm hearing, then make sure that you do talk about compensation for that, okay?
All right, and Latanya's last question, she says, are my spirit guides happy with me or should I be doing more?
No, you're doing good. I will say the biggest thing that they want from you is to listen in. Slow down and listen in is what they say. You don't always let them guide you, so they want you to practice that a little bit more. Sometimes you go against them, they say. So they'll tell you, no, don't do that, and you do it anyways, and that usually is not a good idea. Especially if your guides are saying don't do it.
All right. Thank you, Latanya. That's it for her.
All right.
And we are on our last question here on our list from Veronica Vasquez. Welcome back, Veronica. Always good to see you.
Yes.
All right. Veronica's first question here, she says, Yaneli wants to go to France, Ireland, and Scotland. Do you see her going to any of these places?
I do get yes for France. I don't necessarily hear yes for the other two.
Her next question is, I went to the doctor yesterday and she told me my ear problems might be allergies. Do you see that as what it is?
No, I don't feel that it's allergies.
All right. And her last question here, Veronica says, is there anything my guides want me to know?
Okay, so I know that you're a little bit worried about like the Unelli and traveling and all of that, and they're really telling you it's all good. It's going to be a great experience for her, and it is going to help her to be a braver and stronger person. So they want you to focus on the positive of the experience, not so much the worry, the mom side of things. It is very important that you are always feeding positivity with this type of stuff so that you don't have to have stress and worry about her. She's going to be fine is what I'm being told, and she's going to be a better person from this experience, so it's going to be good.
All right. Thank you so much, Veronica. That's it for her.
All right.
And that is it for our list of questions here, but don't go anywhere. It is now time for 5 free questions.
Nice.
Yay! Thank you so much, everyone. All right, feel free to put in a yes or no question here into the chat, and please do include your name with your question as well. And we're going to do our 5 free now.
That's right.
All right, our first free question here is from Emily. Emily says, will I have more children in the future? Thank you, ladies.
I see one more, yes.
All right. Our next question is from Michelle, who says, is the job I'm starting in September a match for the long term?
Yes. Yeah.
Our next question is from Piper, who says, is PJ starting to have romantic feelings for me?
There's definitely interest, I hear. Yeah.
All right. Our next question here is from Jennifer. Jennifer says, will everything be okay with my husband and my family?
Yes, honey. It will work out, I hear.
All right. And our last free question here is from Jasmine, who says, do you see Dallas and I having a family together?
Yes.
All right. Thank you so much. That is it for our 5 free questions. Thank you so much, everyone. Don't go anywhere. We are going to do our giveaways. All right, so we're going to do a giveaway for one of our subscribers here on this live, one of our audience members, and our top gifter. So please put in your name with a purple heart if you've been here before, and put your name in with a yellow heart if you are brand new here.
That's right.
And we're going to do those giveaways now.
That's right. So start spamming. Before I do the polls, I am on Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook, so follow me on those platforms as well if you're not already. Follow me here as well if you aren't as well already, okay? And don't forget to go sign up for our email list so that you can get notified when I'm going live and you never miss a live again, okay?
All right. How many scrolls should we do for our subscriber winner?
Let's do 5.
All right, sounds good. All you subscribers, make sure your name is here in the chat. Ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Our winner is Aaron. Yay! Aaron Early.
All right, Aaron. Whoop, whoop, whoop. You got a free question.
Yay!
So head up to the link in the bio, go to the I Am a Winner page, fill out the information there. Thank you so much for being a subscriber. Congratulations, you won a free question. Yay!
Awesome. Next is our audience winner.
Let's do 3.
3 scrolls. Sounds good. Ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, and 3. Our winner is Emini or Emina. I'm not sure. Tell me how to say your name. E-M-I-N-E.
All right.
Probably Emina.
Probably. You got a free question, honey. So what you're going to do is you're going to head up to the link in the bio, go to the I Am a Winner page, fill out the information there. Thank you so much for sticking around to the end of the live, and congratulations. I will say, guys, you have 24 hours to redeem those, so go do that right away. That way you don't forget. Yeah.
All right.
All right.
And last but not least, it is time for our top gifter. Our top gifter today is Veronica Vasquez. Yay!
Let's see what she got. You got I can't get my fingers to work. There we go. Free question.
Yay!
All right, honey, you know what to do. Head up to the link in the bio, go to the I Am a Winner page, fill out the information there. Thank you so much for being my top gifter. You rock. All right, guys, and that's it for our live. So thank you so much for being here, and we will see you on the next live. Again, don't forget to check out my Patreon page and sign up for our email list, okay?
See you all next time. Bye-bye.